So everyone, I have a little scenario for you. Let's say that you do a machine, you get access to Evolve VNRM Excel. We can see with netexec that it says PON, so we know that we in fact have access to get access rights over VNRM. We get a shell just like this. And I've already transferred the Ligolo agent, because what we're going to see, if we do something like this, look at listening ports, we can see that we have all of these listening ports, right? These are default 000 addresses. But then we see this one right here. That's listening on localhost and it's port 8080, right? So that is pretty interesting. Typically 80 and 8080, stuff like this is a web server. So we definitely want to get access to that. But because this is a VNRM session, I don't have any clean way to be able to look at this website in a GUI, right? So what do? Well, we can achieve this with Ligolo. So I have an agent, as I showed you right here. And then we can essentially connect back to our Kali like so. This is the address of my Kali. But before we do so, we want to make sure that we have a listener, right? So we can see that these are just whatever ports. But once I open up the proxy, right, we do that again, we can see that the default Ligolo port at 11,601 now opens, okay? So that is cool. But we can type help, we can list the interfaces, and we essentially want to set up a interface, right? But we can connect first, because now we're essentially connecting back to the proxy right here. And just like that, we can see that an agent has joined. So we type session, we type session 1, right? We can see that the Hack Academy service backup user on client 1 has connected back to us. So that is wonderful, right? We can take a look at the I've configured to show agent interfaces, etc. But in this particular scenario, we are not too interested in doing that. So, okay. Let's see. So I have config. So this particular range right here, we already have access to. We can see right here that if I do, let's say, /24, we can see that we already have access to that with our Kali, right? We can see IP routes, and we already have access to this 10.2.0/24 over ETH0 interface, right? So this is not the type of pivoting where we want to reach into a new network. This is a type of pivoting where we essentially just want access to this one resource right here, and we're going to show how to do it with Ligolo. So the simplest way we can do it is that we can create a network interface. Let me just take a look what we have. IF list, yeah. So we can create a network interface like so with Ligolo. We name it Ligolo, like so. We do IF list again. Now we can see that we have Ligolo, right? We also want to create a route. So the help menu is very helpful. So we can create route and, right? And we can also type help before it, so we can see what type of parameters that it wants. So we can see that it wants a name and it wants the route. So we can use the name Ligolo, that was the network interface we just created. And then we can add the route. Now this is the interesting part. So we want to add the route of 240.001/32. This is essentially a network range that Ligolo has decided to use for their pivoting, and it's specifically to essentially take all of the local ports on the target and make it accessible over this range. Okay, so we can now do, before we start, we have essentially, let's see, I'll show you once again the network interfaces. So now we have the Ligolo, and we've added the destination right of this special address again. So we can do help start, and then we can start on Ligolo specifically, right? So we can see that now it has started a tunnel. Now the interesting part is that we can now access this particular address, not over this right here, but we have to use that special address that Ligolo utilizes, okay? So we want to essentially utilize this address right here, over 8080, like so. And this may take a little bit of time, but it should absolutely work. We can also essentially confirm it with Nmap. If it is ready yet, let's see. We can do Nmap like so, just like this. And we can already see that we can scan these ports, right? Which is very noteworthy. We can do curl on this port as well on 8080, and we can see that it essentially just takes all of the internal ports and lists them like this over this, once again, the special address. And we can see that this in fact works. Let's go to our browser. It still is taking a bit of time. That is okay. I'm not exactly sure why it takes so long, but we can clearly see that we can reach it from here. And yeah. Let me just stop and start the tunnel once again. So let me just stop. We can see that the connection is still established. It is currently stopping it, and let's just start up the specific tunnel again once more. And then let's try reaching this. I am dumb. I'm so stupid. Never mind. I just forgot to add a colon there. Very silly mistake on my end. But yeah, we can see that we can reach the website that is only listening internally on this host right here. Right? So that is beautiful. Now the official port as well of that machine was this. So we can see that we don't see any 8080 events. We can just see these ports. But once when I'm doing this again, we can see that we can see additional ports like 8080. So I just really want to show you that. Obviously, you can do the exact same thing with using Chisel. It's really whatever you're comfortable with. Both works completely fine. Ligolo is going to be a little bit faster. But yeah, it really comes down to preference. I just wanted to show you that, and I hope that was helpful because I've gotten some questions regarding this, and yeah. Hope this was helpful. Have an awesome day. I've also made the notes on it right here, if you want to check that out. Obviously, a lot of people have gotten the notes. You can check them out down below. But yeah, hope this was helpful, and good luck on your journey. Have an awesome day, everyone. And if you find this video useful, then you're absolutely gonna love this. We have a massive, free-to-try, 25-hour plus OSCP course that you can see that people are just absolutely loving. That inside gives you all of the resources that you need to crush the OSCP. We have a massive roadmap that literally covers everything. We cover initial access, privilege escalation, Windows and Linux. We cover Active Directory. We cover post-exploitation. We cover lateral movement. We cover pivoting, tunneling. We cover the exam. We cover the reporting. We cover all of the attacks that you need and all of the techniques that you need for OSCP. We also cover all the rooms that you need to do, and all of the rooms is linked inside. We cover Active Directory chains as well, and we literally cover everything. And you will instantly get all of these resources once you join. So click the link down below, try it completely for free. I'll see you inside.